Perpetual winners Patriot are back for Camper Trailer of the Year, powered by Red Arc. Now last year, they did exceptionally well, winning Best Build Quality. Now the X3 that's back has had a few updates. Let's check with the judges to see if it can take out the top gong. Perennial winners, Patriot, back again, this time with the MY22, so the 2022 version of the X3, which is the same model we saw last year, but this one with incremental changes. Now we all know who Patriot is, arguably the leaders of the pack when it comes to camper trailers. X3 is a bit of a departure from what they used to do, so who's the target audience and what are they going to do with it?
Well, Patriot campers are renowned for making campers that are unstoppable, and the X3 is certainly no different, except it's got added luxury, and that's certainly aimed at couples with no kids. Added comfort, you can still get in there, sit down. There's a nice table there to sit on. If the grandkids do come, you can fold it down to have a little nook for them to sleep in. But yeah, when it comes to comfort, the X3 has definitely got that.
You mentioned grandkids, so this is probably a Patriot targeted empty nesters or a younger couple who just wants a bit more comfort than the traditional rooftop style tent that a lot of the smaller Patriots have on them. In terms of quality, it's pretty hard to beat a Patriot. There's just a real care and a real passion. The quality control there is outstanding. So Kath, once you start that process of setting it up, how easy is it, and is it a comfortable camper?
Patriot builds campers for people who like camping. It's quite likely it could be quite unpleasant standing outside if it's absolutely teeming down with rain, but you have a haven to retreat to, and I think that's what Patriot is trying to provide. I mean, you get little features like the coffee tower inside, you've got that beautiful Dometic stove. Regardless of what's going on outside, there's a little bit of luxury to remind you that you're still on holiday.
Absolutely, and setting it up wasn't too hard?
Setting it up is a dream, it always has been with it. That sort of lifting that lid over, it's light as the whole thing just unfurls in one go. I think the guys had it set up in probably about 3 or 4 minutes.
Patriot's always commanded a price premium, and I think that that's reflected in the quality. But do you think it's good value for money, this X3?
The camper is phenomenal. There's nothing else like it. It's a really unique beast. I kind of look at it like it's a 79 series. Underneath is just absolutely rock solid. It's got an amazing drivetrain. That's where the money goes. Everything else just kind of fits in where it can. So when you look at the chassis though, when you look at the details, when you look at where you can take it, that's what you're paying for. If you're going to go and bounce it down gunshot, you probably don't really have much of a choice with another camper. So it's very subjective on the use.
I think you've nailed it with the analogy of a 79 series. It is utilitarian. I don't think it's bad value for money. I think you get what you pay for. The pedigree and the reliability of that brand say a lot, and I think that adds a lot of value. What did you think was innovative about the X3?
The Ridgolite chassis keeps the camper strong, but it also keeps it light. The aluminium body joins the chassis for a monocoque design, and if in an accident, the modulated system allows the damaged section of the body to be removed and easily replaced. The XO rack mounting system also offers an integrated solar panel, which while you're driving it stays on top, and then when you're camped you pull it off and then you've got a portable solar panel.
I thought in terms of self-sufficiency, it doesn't offer you the world of power and the world of water, because it is quite a camper set up to just keep moving, keep exploring. But I did really appreciate the hot water system that can also be used as an internal heater. So if it's a cold morning, fire it up, get comfortable. Same with the Dometic cooktop outside. Has a crazy 20,000 BTU. It'll get your potatoes hot pretty quick. Obviously, like all Patriots, fitted with Red Arc with the TVMS, which is super easy to monitor what's coming in from a power point of view and what's going out. They still use deep cycle batteries. Like for the extra, call it $1,200, $1,500 to go to lithium in that camper, you're only saving 20 kilos. One of the things I do really like about the X3 is the 2,000 litres of storage. Like it does have a decent payload at 550 kilos. Not all of that's chewed up by the water, because the water capacity is not massive, which means you do still have quite a lot of room there to add a lot of gear of your own. What about its X factor, Dan?
Oh, mate, X factor, it's like off-road ability with Patriot. If you see a convoy of lifted 79s heading to the outback with Patriots behind them, you know they're going to go drive the toughest tracks. It's part of the image, it's part of the brand, it's probably part of the 80 grand. There's nothing like it.
And Kath, in terms of off-road ability, we towed that one with an Isuzu. So with a more everyday vehicle, how did you find it from a towing point of view?
It was a real relief actually to pull it with an Isuzu, because the previous years where we've taken it out with a Ram, You've hardly known it was there. It could have been anything. So this gave us a lot better impression as to the towability and the off-road ability. Patriot is just renowned as a market leader in off-road adventure campers. I mean, it's agile because it's small, it's tiny dimensions, it's got a whopping great departure angle, it's tonka tough construction, it's got the the Cruisemaster X Cruise suspension that we see every year. And that integration with that hot-dipped Ridulite chassis with those aluminium outriggers, it's got the goods. We know it, and we've said that. That's why you pay the price.
That's the Patriot X3 MY22 at Camper Trailer of the Year 2022, sponsored by the power of Red Arc. If you enjoyed that video, please like and subscribe. And if you want to watch more from this year's shootout, we have 10 more camper videos in our channel below.